A man's wallet is a constant companion. He doesn't change it depending on what outfit he's wearing to colour match. The same wallet goes everywhere, rain, hail or shine. Or at least that's the way it is for most of us. Certainly it was for me. This old wallet and I, well, we've been through quite a bit together. I couldn't tell you how many years I've had it, but it's a lot. It served me well, but it's falling apart in more ways than I can describe. So I had to take the tough emotional decision to replace it. So on, old friend. However, replaced it with something really cool and new. A Maxpedition CMC Wallet. What CMC stand for? Change and memory cards. We'll get to that part. So let's talk about this. I'm a big fan of Maxpedition stuff, as you probably know, anyone who's been following my channel. This, as mentioned, the CMC wallet, it's available in a range of colours. The black, which is what I've got here, because I'm a bit old school. In fact, I'm a bit old. A guy's wallet should be black. But in case you want to branch out a little, it's also available in OD green, khaki, foliage green. The size of this thing, we'll just go through some specs quickly. It's 5 inches wide or long, as you see it there. 3.5 inches that way. Thickness, around about 1 inch. If we open the thing up, it comes out to then 10 inches and 5 inches, of course, that way. Just quickly, one of the things I did struggle with getting used to this wallet was the fact that it's not just one fold like the one I just showed you. You do have to actually have 2 folds in it, but no big deal, I got used to that pretty quickly. Like most Maxpedition stuff, very well made. It's produced from 1000 denier ballistic nylon, which has been Teflon treated, so it's going to last you pretty much forever. It's all double stitched, very good quality zippers, YKK. Yeah, when closed, as we'll talk about shortly, you see the inside, there's no way anything can come out of it, which is in contrast to this poor old thing. Of course, basically anything here, really, when it was folded like that, there's nothing to stop things falling out, and change used to be a real bugger, fell out of that all the time. So with this one, everything is rock solid secure, there's no way things can fall out. So what we'll do is have a look through and show you guys what it's got on it. On the back, the first thing is it's got an external coin pocket. Now some guys don't worry about coins, I like having a few coins on me. I will say that pocket's a little bit hard to get into, it's quite narrow. However, you don't want to be carrying a heck of a lot of coins, and it's great, it's externally accessible, which I really like. So that's a good feature if you like carrying a little bit of change around. So we'll get into it. First of all, the closure, it's Velcro, and it's got a very nice large patch of Velcro there, so once it's closed up, nice and secure, which I love. It's all good. Okay, into this side of the wallet here, we've got these 3 elasticized loops, which you can see there, 1, 2 and 3. Now, the middle one is a little bit raised up. Frankly, I'm not sure what you could use it for. You could perhaps put one of those little small money clip type knives in your wallet if that was something you wanted to do. I'm not a fan of that idea. I also understand these loops are meant for memory cards. Now again, this is not something I carry in my wallet as a rule, but I've got one here. The reason I'm not a fan of this particular feature of the wallet, it's the other thing I'm not a fan of, is that's great when it's in there. I'm sure it's all nice and secure. In fact, when it's closed up, definitely can't go anywhere. But I'd be a bit concerned that when the wallet's open, there'd be nothing necessary to stop it sliding out, because as you can see, those loops are open either side. I guess you could modify that if you wanted to. It's not something I'm going to do because I don't actually use them. In behind those Velcro loops, there's another little zip pocket. Now, if you wanted to carry things like memory cards, or as I've got a couple of these little tags that are up in various stores for loyalty programs, I think you'd be better off putting them in that little zip pocket. Nice and secure, no way in the world is anything going missing out of that pocket. So for me, that's probably a better way to go. The size of that pocket's around about 3.5 inches across and about 1.25 inches wide. So you can't put anything too thick in there, but for little items, I think that's a really, really good place to put them. In behind that pocket, on that side of the wallet, we've got another pocket there, no closure of course, and as you can see, I'm not going to show you my cards, but I've got a fair old whack of cards in there. And again, they sit in nice and deep. They go down to about that far. So I'll put those back away. And they're nice and secure. You've got no risk of losing those. So that's a pretty good feature. Likewise on the other side, we'll get to the credit card area in a minute, but there's another pocket just there. I use that for work stuff. I've got business cards, which I'm going to be very brave and show you the back of. Of course you're going to see them, didn't you? And they just live in there. Okay, so in front of that section, we've got our credit card area, or whatever card area you want. There's 3 separate pockets there, as you can see. The front one, you can just see a little strip of green there. That's my main credit card. No, you're not going to get to see that either, but it gives you an idea of how deep they sit in those pockets. and again, nice and secure. I've got in the back ones 2 cards in each of those, so plenty of room for storage for your various credit cards or whatever you may need there. So I think that's a good thing. And again, once that's closed over, the Velcro's over, there's absolutely no way that can slide out. And again, that's in contrast to the other wallet design I had. So I'm liking that a lot. In behind here, we finally get to our billfold area, or our cash area. It's funny Australian money, which my American viewers have probably never seen. I'll show you that in a moment. So it's actually 2 sections there. This is the section that I use. It's nice and easy to get to, nice and open. In behind that, you can see there's a secondary area there. And that's primarily designed for if you were travelling, you could put a second currency in that area there. So perhaps if I was travelling overseas, I'd put my spare Australian currency in, whichever currency I was using in the country, I'd probably bring it into that front pocket. But I haven't actually used it for that yet. Just for my American viewers, I'll show you some Australian currency. This is actually kind of weird to see it shiny. It's actually made of plastic. And there's see-through sections on them. So that's a 10, it's a 20. And it's 50, so it's terrific stuff. This, you can take it swimming and survives the wet really well. So, and I believe it's relatively hard to counterfeit. So, yeah, that's Australian currency for those of you overseas who haven't seen it. Alright, so that's all the features of it. As mentioned, and as you'd expect of any Maxpedition product, very solid. You can see there, it's got all the nice, I'm not sure what they call that. It's like a fold-over lining around all the edges, and they've double-stitched everything. Yeah, the quality on it's really great. Again, just typical Maxpedition really. I mentioned YKK zippers, so it's all quality hardware. Nice patch on the front there. It's all well done. What can I say? It's really well designed, well made. I've been carting this around for a couple of months now. It's not showing any real signs of wear. Fits in all my various size pockets and different items of clothing. I think it's a great quality product. It's durable and practical, and I expect this to serve me well for many, many years to come. So I think Maxpedition have done a great job on this particular wallet. If you're in the market for something and you want quality, maybe it looks a little bit tactical, but you know what? It's also downright practical, and I think it's a great item. Well done, Maxpedition. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed that, and give you another option to consider when it comes time to replace that tired old friend. All the best. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.